What is going on, guys? Today, we're going to review Bart vs. Space Mutants on the NES. Now, this game was developed by Arc Developments and published by Acclaim in 1991. Bart vs. Space Mutants was also released on other consoles including Sega Genesis, Sega Game Gear, Sega Master System, and plenty of others. The story follows Bart as he tries to stop the Space Mutants from building a weapon to take over Springfield. To succeed, Bart must ruin their plans by collecting or destroying certain objects, which the Space Mutants need for building their weapon. Pretty neat story. I'd say this game looks pretty good, at least at first. Level 1 I think is the best looking stage. It's very colorful and you can kind of tell what they were going for here. Level 2 looks okay, it's just a little more bland. Krusty Land looks pretty good also. I would say the graphics are the best thing this game has going for it. Controls on the other hand, this is where the game starts going downhill. The controls are terrible. A is jump, and B is to use your in-hand item, so the spray paint, slingshot, or the dart gun. Select is to cycle through other items, and start is to use them. So how do you run? Well, by pressing both A and B, but you have to press A just before you press B not to waste any of your in-hand items. And even then, you jump first and then run. Yeah, it's not good. The music is also subpar. There are a total of 2 music tracks in the whole game. They use the Simpsons theme for levels 1, 3, and 5, and a different song for levels 2 and 4. That's it. There's even a boss in level 2 where they just loop a sound effect. It's abysmal. There are a total of 5 stages: the streets of Springfield, the Springfield Shopping Mall, Krusty Land Amusement Park, the Springfield Museum of Natural History, and the nuclear power plant. In every level, you are required to collect or remove a certain number of whatever the goal is. In level 1, you need to get rid of purple items, so you'll be spray painting a lot. I actually do find this fun to figure out what I can get rid of and how to get rid of it. For example, here, I spray paint. But here I can knock the clothes off the lines to cover up the purple objects below. As you're exploring the streets of Springfield, you're going to come across many things such as stores, money, aliens, and skateboarding. Jumping into bushes will allow coins to fly out and you may collect them. You may also spend these coins in the stores for items. Occasionally you'll see people walking around. If you use the sunglasses, you can see whether or not they're Space Mutants. If they are, jump on their head and collect an item called Proof. If you collect enough proof in a stage, the designated Simpson family member will assist you with the boss fight. Once you've reached your goal of a level, a message will appear telling you that you now may proceed to the end of the stage, which is where the boss is located. Overall, I enjoy playing through level 1, and I would say that's the best level. Before we move on to level 2, I'll show you a few secrets. When at the Quickie Mart, if you shoot a rocket and hit the E, a 1-up will fly out. Not only that, but if you cycle through your items, you'll see that you now have access to a sound test. So that's pretty cool. If you stand here at the end of the Springfield retirement home and use the whistle, Grandpa will appear and throw coins out the window for you. I'll show one last secret. If you purchase the key from the store, you can use it to quickly traverse the level. You may use the key at the retirement home and it will lead to Moe's Tavern. To get back to the retirement home, use the key at this door here. It doesn't make sense, but it is helpful. Alright, stage 2 is the shopping mall. Right off the bat, you might notice that the mall isn't as interesting to look at, and unfortunately is not as interesting to play either. Remember the stores you can shop at in level 1? Well, no shopping in level 2 despite the fact we're in a shopping mall. I really feel like this was a missed opportunity. So with no shopping to be done, all we do here is collect hats and try not to die. This level is more of a platformer, which I normally would enjoy, but remember how garbage the controls are? Yeah. So have fun making these jumps. Stage 3 is Krusty Land, and I'm happy to say that this level is interesting. The objective here is to collect balloons. One thing that I love about this stage is you can spend your coins to play minigames. If you win, you'll win coins and 1-ups. The minigames here of course are optional. There is some platforming in this stage, but nothing major, although this Ferris wheel can take a walk. A cool thing about this stage is if you have the magnet, purchased in level 1, you can use it to win this minigame here. After you've collected the balloons and have defeated Sideshow Bob, you'll head to the Springfield Museum of Natural History. Now, this is where I really start to hate this game. This level is awful. You need to collect exit signs. The difficulty is cranked up with tons of tight platforming. Level 1 wasn't so bad because there wasn't really any platforming, but here there's tons of it. Like, check out this jump here. How about... Okay, well, I'm safe now, so that's good. And what? And then look at this. You get to jump across the red bricks. So this is not fun. And then they make you wash it down with this. How is this fun? And check this out. I don't really know where I'm supposed to jump. I guess I'll jump on this and... Nope. How about this? You're jumping across the bones and we're doing okay. Really? And check this out. I guess I'm supposed to jump on this dude's head. Here we go. And nope. And of course, this level drags. It just goes on forever. Honestly, this is where I turn the game off. It's just not fun. One thing I don't understand, though, is how you're able to keep collecting coins. You're only able to spend them in stages 1 and 3, so why keep giving me coins? So if you've tortured yourself enough with this stage and somehow beat it, you'll find yourself in the nuclear power plant. This stage isn't as hard as the museum, but it's a maze and ends up being really tedious. Some doors are locked behind a numerical code which you can get from Lisa, or you could just try every number until the door opens, so that's exhausting. You need to collect nuclear power rods. You can only hold 4 at a time, so when you have 4, make it down to the basement of the power plant, drop them off, and continue exploring. You may notice that all the Simpsons family members are here to help you in some way. This stage also really drags, but once you've collected all the rods, congrats, you can stop playing. So overall, it's not a good game. The graphics are okay, the music and controls are beyond terrible. Personally, I do enjoy levels 1 to 3, but objectively, I just can't in good conscience give this game a recommendation. I give Bart vs. Space Mutants a 3 out of 10. Thanks for watching.